4, I'll put 5.
Depende del tamaño del ajo.
They're pretty big.
Well, these are, yeah, they have like a little skin on the outside, right? And you have to take this little thin skin off. Not the green skin. There's like a translucent skin that's on the outside of them. And we got to take that off. Otherwise, it doesn't taste right. And then here are the teeth of garlic. And then we're going to put it in the molcajete, which is like a mortar and pestle.
We'll chop it up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Easier too.
Mm-hmm. So we peeled the skin off the garlic, and we're ready to go. And then we'll put in a little bit of tomato and with onions.
Wait, this is gonna be the salsa?
Chile. Chile is different than salsa.
What's the difference?
Chile is more liquid and it's a lot thinner. Salsa has a lot of chunks.
Right.
Oh, okay.
This is a great way to dress up anything that you're eating. It just makes it taste like so much more flavorful instead of salt or whatever.
So how do you get it thinner?
With water, and the tomatoes have a lot of water too in them. So part of it is adding the water for the consistency.
Is that enough?
Now that looks like enough garlic.
Yeah. The sugar was real low. And he's the opposite.
Yeah.
So you're making the smoothie and Grandma's making the chile.
Yeah. Make it orange.
It's something easy. Cuando te cases me dices que I'll do it. Son como 4 chiles. 5, son 5. Oh, yes,
Now how should it look, Grandpa?
Mm-hmm.
How should it look? Real thin?
Yeah, real
Muy molido. Muy
thin
molido.
first and then really heavy, dark.
Thin and dark?
Yeah. Heavy dark. Dark.
It's muy dark.
Le dio tantita agua.
Después ahí sí te cansas. Water. Tell me how much.
Yeah, yeah,
I'll leave it here until you want some more.
yeah.
I think some already.
Oh, it smells good.
It smells good.
Ya que no.
Ya está bueno.
Yes.
Dame una cucharita.
Aquí lo voy a poner mientras.
Ya.
It's dirty. A ver, that's heavy. Let me get it. Did you move your feet first?
Caigo como los cangrejos para atrás.
Backwards, backwards.
All right.
Want to get the skin browned like that so we can peel it off?
Right. Cut it off. And then they're ready to go. This is almost ready.
Ready?
Yes.
Show me what the ready one is.
Trying to get all the skin, be able to take all the skin off. And with a little wet, moist rag, it'll soften it up. But you can always put it in the bag, the same bag, with a little bit of water. You don't have to use a rag. So good. Just do it back. Second, use a rag for pressing them. I just told you the other one was ready.
Here, let's look at that closer. Oh, you can see that it's like all falling off. Okay. Okay.
And the water, a little tiny bit of water will soften it up more.
They smell good.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Very tasty. Oh, there's another one. Bring it in ready. There we go.
The skin is going to come off. The brown part is actually coming off, and then we use the green part that's inside. So this is like a way of roasting them.
See?
They're being steamed inside. Yeah.
See? You can use a knife instead to get the skin off. It's like when you're doing chili rellenos too. And you get the skin, there's a way to get the skin off. See? Shaking it off. Should get a little plate. Can you give me a little plate, flat plate? Whew.
And you're peeling them in the bag so it's
No,
easy.
over here.
Oh, you put a little water in the
I
bag.
soak it a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
just like a chili rellenos.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're easy to peel, see?
Turn on the blender.
Okay.
Now with the chili rellenos, you cut them like that and you take all the seeds out. But this,
Yeah.
you leave the seeds on so it'll be harder.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get that.
Try to put the phone like right here, right above it. And then refocus
Get that skin off. Let it cook too much. Chop it up. That was easier. It was more chopped up.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna be really good, huh?
Yeah, it's the best.
Good and hot.
You can try to speed it up by using the blender, but it's not the same.
Yeah.
Anybody will tell you it's not the same.
It would get all like frothy and like too smooth.
Yeah.
Now that's ready to go.
So just put that in there?
No.
No?
That goes into the molcajete, and then
What's that?
Then he
this.
has to do that.
Oh, this thing?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Then you work it
First
around.
roast them, peel them, chop them, and squash them up to pieces. What do you call that, doing that?
What?
What do you call that? Moliendo chili, but in English? Don't make it chili, I guess.
It's grinding.
Grinding. Okay. We'll just go one at a time. It'll be too much to put all of them in. One by one.
Yep. So we started with the garlic,
Uh-huh.
and I think we used five teeth
Five.
of garlic,
Mm-hmm.
and we peeled them, and then we ground them up in the molcajete, and then we roasted the jalapenos and skinned them. Now we're grinding those up, and the next thing is to use some oregano.
Nunca le echabas orégano, viejo? Oh, well, you're gonna fry it with meat, yes. But that is just the garlic and the chili, and that's it. Oregano, we're gonna fry it with chili, make a salsa. Having maybe what we like to do is pork meat. Fry the pork meat and then make with the chili and then put all the spices and cilantro, whatever. That's the one.
So is that what chile verde is? Is it just
That's
pork
chili
with this
verde.
stuff?
This is just hot chili. The other one is chili verde. Salsa. It's gonna be chili verde. Okay.
Well, does the
That's what
chili
my dad
verde-
likes.
Does the chili verde have tomatillos in it or no?
Oh, that's right. Then you can make instead of the milk, the red tomatoes, you can put the tomatoes. Oh, those are Those you boil them. And then blend them too or squash them in the...
So you have to boil the tomatillos first.
Yes, yes. Cook them first.
And then after this comes the tomato? Or there's no tomato?
Oh, this is a tomato sauce.
Yeah, just tomatoes. Well, we had tomatoes. We're going to do it with the tomatoes.
I think I have a can of tomatoes.
No, we bought tomatoes.
Oh, well, what should be cooking them, huh?
Cooking the tomatoes? Oh. Well, you're the boss, right? You don't
Just the
want
tomatoes and, all right. My easy way is put them in there. Or I'll open a can. These are two. I don't know if it's going to be one half of it.
Let's put it on. I get it. Okay. And then we'll figure out what to do with the tomatoes.
You gonna add tomatoes to
When
it?
you put them fresh, picaditos, chopped, is when you're going to make the salsa.
Yes.
This you cook them.
You cook them. Oh. See,
Que
I
no, que
didn't-
cuecen los tomates cuando vas a hacer chili. Y cuando vas a hacer la salsa, nomás el fresh, chop.
I'm learning all sorts of stuff, Grandma.
At home, my mother wasn't, she never made chili. My dad used to use that bottle where the man is, is too hot, where the picture of the man is
Mm-hmm.
in the bottle.
Cholula? No.
Some kind of salsa.
Tapatio.
That's the only chili my dad would. My mother never made chili. I learned how to make chili with him. At home we didn't make chili. My mother just brought that bottle for that grandpa, great grandpa, and that was it. But yeah, we do some chili.
Grandpa,
Yeah.
who taught you how to make the chile? Your mother?
Oh, he don't teach me. I watch him.
Oh, she wouldn't tell you? No.
I just question to my dad. Never answer.
Yeah?
My mother the same way. No, you
I
can
watch
ask
him.
me for something. If you don't know it.
Oh, so you could ask, but they wouldn't tell you.
Yourself.
You have to learn on your own.
That's why we never ask you for
Mm-hmm.
nothing. You want it, you get to work with your mother and father and take it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only way.
Mm-hmm.
That's one. Two more.
Smelling good.
Do you want to turn the fan off? Kind of noisy.
And why is it important to get the why is it important to take that little thin skin off the outside? What's that having? What is it? I mean, you just
Well, sometimes if I use a blender, because you don't want it to be not be able to grind it so good that you won't feel it.
Mhm.
See?
Oh,
That's
it's
the
for the
idea.
consistency.
Right.
Mhm.
And that is hot. I wonder what the heck. You can smell it.
Yeah.
No hot water.
Is it burning your hands, Grandma?
No, not yet. It's not that hot then, because usually the hands start burning right away. Yours?
No.
No?
I don't feel anything yet.
What if you watching this, it's hot water? No.
Okay. Yeah, it does look a lot darker, those ones that stayed on there longer. Does that make your hair better? Jalapeno.
My hand's better, so in case I eat something with them, it doesn't smell that much, that hot, like other things. Because once you get one chili and boy, that's hot. Grandpa doesn't have any hair.
So how do we cook the tomatoes?
Boil them just a little bit with water.
Boil them. Okay, here are the tomatoes.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how many we need.
That'd be enough. What difference are? They're not cut quite red. Nice. Ooh, look at this one.
They're heirloom.
Oh,
¿Qué son?
tomates. Pero mira,
The real big ones.
this looks like two.
Yeah.
But I want it to be two.
And
Yeah.
sometimes they're black, but that doesn't mean that they're bad. I mean,
Sometimes they're yellow.
or yellow.
Or
Es otra
purple.
clase de tomate. What's the name of them?
Heirloom.
Heirloom.
Over there in Watsonville?
No. Aquí donde fueron a la cosa esa, donde lleva la gente sus cosas de la casa.
They're really good.
It might be enough tomato, because this is a big one.
Yeah, we got some big ones, so I think I hope it will be.
It could, we'll see.
I like to see David doing the work.
I don't even like to cook.
Oh,
I'm enjoying just sitting here and watching.
She just enjoys watching me cook because I used to cook all the stuff. with her.
Right, you want to cook?
And now I do all the cooking.
Yeah, that's why she fell in
You
love
have
with
a
me,
chef
Grandma.
right there.
Yeah,
He's good. He's really good at
cook her.
cooking.
Oh, yes, I can imagine.
She goes,
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. All the food. I tell you.
You know, when you have something like a chef at your house and you're cooking and you're a little bit embarrassed. I mean, you know, he's a professional.
Yeah.
Yeah, all those years in the
All
kitchen.
those years. How many years?
Yeah, I'm not as good as
2
you.
years.
Oh, we need a bigger pan.
2 years.
2
And
years.
you would spend it was mostly for the lunches, but I did dinners on the weekends.
Oh,
And
yeah,
for
so we-
in a decent lunchtime, I say medium lunchtime, we would do about 120 meals.
Ooh.
And then in dinner, you know, you could end up with 300 meals. And you know, that's but you're the person who's doing the final part of it. You're not the person who's preparing the raw ingredients. That's what takes a lot of the work. So you have people peeling, you have people slicing, people steaming, and then all you're doing is just assembling the final.
The final.
The final
So that's what you
thing.
did?
Yeah.
Not the prep work or anything?
Well, you start by washing the dishes, and if you don't get any better, you never leave the dishes.
You never
No.
climb the ladder like
Yeah,
you say.
you never. Yeah, you'll never be promoted. But if you're not willing to wash the dishes, that's an attitude issue. You think that you know something already, and what they're trying to establish is that you don't know as much as you think you know, and we're going to teach you how we do it at whatever restaurant that you're at. And then the first cooking assignment that I had was to chop two 40-pound boxes of broccoli
240 pounds.
into pieces that were just as big as this little nail on my finger. So it wasn't the body of the broccoli. That went separate for soup stock, but it was just the florets.
Yeah.
So when you reach into the soup, you pull out just like things that fit in the spoon. It's like a spoonful, and you have these little florets. That's what the top part of the broccoli is when it's cut into small pieces. You want it just to be really appetizing as you put it in your mouth. And it's all about presentation. There's no reason why it has to be that size. But after about 4 hours of cutting, then I started to get a little bit better at it. and the next day, since I guess number one I didn't complain and number two I did a good job, then I was able to move on to more advanced tasks. Like
That's pretty good.
then it was moving on to appetizer preparation. So appetizers get people in, or if their meal isn't coming out fast enough, the restaurant gives them free appetizers. And that's a big way to keep customers satisfied if things aren't going.
Oh no, you can leave it out. Yeah, I'll probably eat it in a while.
Yeah, you know what? When I remember you showed me last time, Grandpa, I got real tired. And you said, give me that. And then you would take it, and I'd go, man, how does he do it all the time? And you said, well, I do it every day.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Get used to it.
Yeah, I get used to it.
How you try the other one?
Oh, this one?
Oh, you take
Yeah.
turns.
Yeah. Oh.
It's more
Now you tell him.
rough.
It's almost through. Now you tell him.
I've been alternating hands.
Oh, good, good. Yes, see, it's already, so it should be. Now, what I do is put it off a while. Oh, but I just barely put one. But it's hot enough for it. And that way I can cover it and leave it a little while and it'll cook by themselves.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So she said if the middle's hard, you can always put the middle back in, but you want it to like all fall off.
Right.
We had some problems with the super large heirloom. The center was like not cooked at all.
Uh-huh. These
So
are a little bit more cooked than that. But still, see, that's a... So we'll cook it a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Skin and everything. Is that it? I took them all out, yes.
Yeah.
This is just a middle cooking and this.
Yeah, so they're just falling apart.
Uh-huh.
And then the chunky stuff, I'm grinding some more.
Go ahead and cook some more here. It doesn't matter.